A warning. Warning. If you hear something that makes you upset on the broadcast, true, opinion, or otherwise, you are free to sign off or go to another channel. If you can't, please contact the displayed number below to seek help. Trolling and hate watching is more serious than you think. Now back to our scheduled broadcast.
Hey, how y'all doing? This is Kev, and this is BMBBH, and been an interesting climate for I don't know, since November 6th. I've expressed my feelings on this stuff before, and people may question my viewpoints, but I'm about to talk about something that I questioned very greatly. But there are two comments that were here before I got here. So let me go ahead and acknowledge those people. One named Blacker Than Midnight, and white women love it. Wow. Well, what a name. Says white women, immigrants, and to a lesser extent, Keisha benefit from DEI. FBA men benefit from DEI the least, so it's not our fight. In fact, it's good that Trump ended DEI. It might humble Keisha. I wouldn't. Well, you can do what you want. I'm not gonna tell you how you should feel or react to certain things, but it's not my key motivator in wanting DEI to end. I do agree, however, that it has helped mostly white women. That it is not the fight. It's not even the fight of our people, men or women. But if like they want to jump on the sword for a program such as DEI, um, that's fine with me. But I do reserve the right to say you're wasting your fucking time. I mean, it's not really helping our people. And when exactly are black people going to be about black. I mean, I'm still waiting on this. Yeah, I mean, and maybe, I should be like everyone else, those black pill guys, just say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Burn it down and start over. I mean, but we're here. And shoot, let me stop talking babble. Let me stay on topic. We have a tendency to do that around here. But before I really begin on this rant, and I promise I won't take up too much of your time. I would like to thank everyone, every single one of you guys who are subscribed to this channel. Is I'm starting to believe that I don't deserve you guys, but thanks for being here and listening. Trying to, just sometimes it's difficult to make time, and I mean that's really not fair to you guys because many of you guys are, when you come to these platforms, you do see content creators, and I am a content creator, so you know. Yeah, I appreciate you guys all the time. Just believe me when I say that. Uh, okay, so also be mindful of what's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Yes, I do use a little strong language here, and hopefully you who are listening are grown enough to be able to handle that. If you cannot, you can always leave me feedback in the comment section, which won't hurt a thing. We have an avid commenter, Hybrid Catastrophic Impact X83rd Power, that, he drops his thoughts whenever he wants. So if he can do it, you can do it too. Yeah, shout out to that brother. And, here goes Carlton Way One. What's good? Said people keep texting me about boycotting SM. Man, I'm like, look, the only thing that you're doing, and I'm gonna get into this a little bit more, is hurting black employees. You're boycotting businesses that have loads of black employees. So, I mean, but just I'm speaking from the perspective, like other groups can do whatever they want. White people can do whatever they want. Hispanic people can do whatever they want. Asian people can do whatever they want. But the concern is that every time they want us to fight let me say this correctly. Every time they want to fight the power or protest, and when I say they, I'm talking about groups outside of blacks. The first thing they want to do is prop up blacks to, be the face of the protest, like it somehow affects us, or, we, they're directly taking shots at black people. DEI isn't about black people. I mean, if I'm being misinformed, please correct me. Like, just like I said, give me the feedback in the comment section, or, if you are listening to me live, there's a live chat that's down there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but uh, isn't DEI 80% white women? That doesn't even include white men, but DEI wasn't meant for white men. I mean, heterosexual, that's in no way, shape, or form discriminating on anybody. But but I mean, even with that, if it were like, I would say for at least 40% black, then I would see why people would be all up in arms and ready to, so-called protest. I would understand that, but that is, I don't. When you're at 4%, 4% is as if I said what these kind of programs are on a consistent basis, is just a way to put us Negroes in the back of the bus. Oh, let's consider everybody else first. Oh, they come over here looking for opportunities. Oh, let's show them the American dream. All the while, finding reasons not to give blacks anything else. And that word give, that puts us down a slippery slope as if we are expecting some type of handout or something. Like with the reparations argument. Yeah. Because specifically programs like DEI and affirmative action, when it was a thing, was supposed to give opportunities to blacks. But when that happened, they switched the wording to minorities. And all of a sudden they start creating all these other minorities, POC, and, mainly women. What they did with the women part was white women became a minority. The racist handmaidens of the white man, they became minorities, so they started receiving the benefits that were supposed to be allowed to black people, and it was very, very catastrophic to the employment of blacks, whether you want to believe it or not. For me and for others, it was just a way to try to redirect everything back to the white community. I mean, they did that post slavery with the black codes. I mean, this nigga bringing up slavery. Yeah, yes, I am. Okay, because I do what I want here. But it's like every time they lose something, they find a way to make some laws and reword it back to, so they can get what they want still. With the black codes, if, a Negro couldn't get a job, they would arrest him and then rent him out to plantation owners. But that's a little bit of history right there for you. History that people believe that I'm not capable of, but I keep hitting because hey, I if I've come to learn one thing is that people, black folks especially, and that's who I care about communicating with when I, have broadcasts like these, and I'm beginning to be open to, addressing other groups as well. But, I think that my people would be more receptive to this kind of thing. But I'm tired of my people getting hoodwinked, especially by people who look like me. I'm tired of it, bruh. I'm tired of it, sister. Shoot. I went to Target and there were Hispanics and Asians still shop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because there's other. I mean, yes. When people say about the consumer power of black people, the economic buying power of black people, that's not an exaggeration. That's not an exaggeration. But what we don't do is we don't redirect it to our people. I mean, we don't not say redirect. I mean, keep it with our people. I mean, it would have to be a redirect. Our money goes out of the black community immediately, while other groups keep the dollar in theirs. Yeah. In essence, you think these people have been feeding you. You have been feeding these people with your black dollar. That's why they got all these campaigns to support black businesses. And no, I did not see Al Sharpton once talk about going to the black businesses instead, giving you a list of black businesses. Since we're having this boycott, let's patronize the businesses that will um, benefit from it the most. No, instead, he wants to go to Costco because they support DEI, aka white women privilege. I'm sorry, bro. I mean, um, in ways, I'm disappointed in my people. In ways, I'm loyal to my people. So that's why I'm speaking on this kind of thing because uh, the people that we have a tendency to put on the cape for, like I've seen this past week with Zelensky. These people wouldn't piss on fire. I mean, if you were on fire, they wouldn't piss on you to put you out. We put on the cape for everyone. That's why everyone puts us to task, because these people who are supposed to be our political leaders, they always jump on the sword for these people. Let me give you an example. Jasmine Crockett, she immediately jumps on the sword for immigrants, and she jumps on the sword for Hunter Biden and talk about her struggles as a black. I'm trying not to say black woman, but that's what they all do. They never say black person. Notice, man. Notice. Notice these women never say black person. Notice these political pundits that are men, they never say I'm a black man. I'm saying, I mean, look, if I'm wrong, clip it and tag me in it. Yep, convict leasing. Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Everybody be like slavery ended in 1865. You got to take into consideration everything that happened after 1865. Reconstruction, the black codes, the formation of the Ku Klux Klan. Shoot, all that stuff. They were still murdering blacks. They were murdering blacks left and right. Shoot, the shit didn't stop after slavery. Everybody always talking about, oh, you niggas are victims of y'all want to be victims and y'all want handouts and everything. And it's just like people, like I said, people think that shit stopped at slavery. I mean, it has tremendously slowed down since then. I mean, I gotta admit, in 2025, but so you're fighting for black people to get something, correct? With this, supposedly with this DEI thing, but you can't fight for black folks to get anything else. We got to put up with billions upon billions of dollars shoveled to other countries. Oh, and it feels funny saying this. Y'all sit up here glazing a foreign leader. Yeah, see, look. uh, but I'm glad I have a Facebook account. That some of those people are the most. I'm the most disappointed in those people because of their mentality. But as much money has America given to Ukraine, you don't have two legs to stand on coming into the White House with that shit. Or wherever they met up. Shit, I may be wrong. I don't like, all I'm saying is my people glazing this guy. And we giving him so much support. People talking about I stand with black folks now, talking about I stand with the Ukraine. Move over there then. Move over there then. They're racist as fuck. Support the boycott. Shit. Like, come on, man. Be realistic. All you're doing is hurting black folks, bro. When you do that to businesses, when you hurt their bottom line, let me put up something that's more appropriate, I'll go talk about that too. but um but yeah, here you go. When you hurt their bottom line like that, they don't suffer themselves. Those corporate execs, those powerful billionaires, those corporate evil white men that y'all love to fantasize about. No, you don't care about the evil white men that are Democrats. Don't get me wrong. You're hurting the employees. That's the first place they go. Whenever there's some type of mistake or blunder or some type of boycott, which uh, I personally believe that people went and overshopped on Thursday and went and overshopped on Saturday just to say that, oh, I didn't buy anything on Friday. Oh, I did good. Joe Biden, Mr. You ain't Black Biden, to be proud of us. That was a real president. Like, I've seen you motherfuckers say some insane shit. I know a black church that was trying to raise money for Ukraine, but won't say a word about reparation. Man, look, man, and look, it's feel how you want to about church, man, but uh, I go sometimes, but just to listen to what's being fed to the people. I'll say that. But that makes no sense at all. That makes very that right there makes a black church raising money for the Ukraine. Why? Why? Why are you doing this? Shoot, that money could go into programs for the youth in your community. I know a couple churches around here that do that, and I'm not saying that is the end all be all solution, but it helps. Let me see. Let me put on some music. That ain't the right one. No, yeah, yeah, I'll do this one. So, all right. So let me read this shit on the screen. Uh, let's see. So this is Al Sharpton. This is your boy Al Sharpton right here. This is Sharpton. This guy. This guy. Let me tell you something. Al Sharpton will probably never hear this. What I'm about to say, me specifically, he's probably heard it in some way, shape, form from certain political pundits, and you never know. He might be checking out podcasts now because uh, content creators are integrating themselves into mainstream entertainment and media. I mean, it didn't. I mean, that episode of Atlanta with KS, they didn't stop right there. All types of influencers are doing all kinds of cool stuff, and then yet and still that there are the influencers that will sit there and unproductive babble, blah, 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 all the other shit, you know. So, but this right here, this man right here, let me tell you something, the Reverend Al Sharpton, you will never be the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I'm offended that this man didn't even give us a list of the black businesses that we could go to. So this. Let me read this. Al Sharpton's DEI boycott plan. 24-hour blackout on Friday, February 28th. But I ain't gonna read the whole thing, but this is the stuff they don't want you to do. First step to counter the attack on DEI. Why? Why? Why are you not giving percentages, the benefits of the jobs that were given to blacks? Because this is you want black people to boycott this. Don't forget that. And then there are people, I've watched news reports, people getting interviewed. I ain't buying nothing on Friday. Not a damn thing. Why? Why? I ain't getting no gas. Not like this shit doesn't like. So do not make any purchases. Do not shop online or in store. No Amazon, no Walmart, no Best Buy, no McDonald's or other fast food stores, no gas, no major retailers. Do not use credit or debit cards for non-essential spending. Try to buy all you need before Friday, February 28th. But if necessary, only buy essentials of absolutely necessary items such as food, medicine, and emergency supplies. If you must spend, only support small, local businesses. By this matter, corporations and banks only care about their bottom line. Yeah. Uh, like I said, let me stop for a second. Like I said, if you hurt their bottom line, the first place they're going to attack are their employees. The first place they're going is the employees. They're going to cut hours. They're going to let some people go because of you brain scientists out there are so hysterically upset because of, I don't know, the TV said to be upset. So, let's see, disrupting the economy for even one day sends a powerful message. Yeah, that yesterday was a hell of a good day. Like that's all it sends. If they don't listen, we make the next blackout longer. Our numbers are powerful. This is how we make history. Yes, being a guy that's from Montgomery, Alabama, you know, who is, you know, I don't even know if I got living. My dad, yeah, he's still living. Yeah, they have living relatives that were actually part of the Montgomery bus boycott. We're laughing at your asses. Oh God! But the but the boycott continues. You know, it's got peoplesunionusa.com. This screenshot over here, economic blackout tour. So Friday, I guess, was a success for some of you because you had the tolerance not to go get that Big Mac. So March 7th, which is coming up, that you're gonna boycott Amazon. Yeah, because plenty of black employees work at those warehouses. So thank you, motherfuckers. Nestle boycott. Don't buy the Nestle Crunch. For real, you're telling people not to buy candy bars. April 7th through the 14th, Walmart boycott. That's gonna be fucking impossible. Telling you that right now. Economic blackout too. Okay, April 18th. So y'all supposed to do this again. April 21st. April 21st to 28th, General Mills boycott. Not the cereal. Not the cereal. May 6th to 12th, Amazon boycott too. My suggestion is this for some of you. Talk to the other groups of people like the white folks, the Hispanics, and the Asians that are also reside in America, and make sure that they are doing the same thing, because um, the people that are doing this only account for what 13, 14% of the population. May 20 to 26, Walmart boycott too. Yes, all you're doing is you're giving some employees a short-term vacation. June 3rd to 9th, Target boycott. Oh boy. I don't know. I've gone like months without going to these places. And I'm sure many people have too, except Walmart. Walmart is just to go to since they got a grocery store inside too. But like I said, stores like Target and Best Buy, that's not hard to pull off. People acting like this is tough to pull off. I'm not advocating for it. What I'm saying is they're trying to make this look like some amazing shit, and people can already pull stuff like this off. They pull it off every fucking month, every fucking year. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is very stupid. I mean, what? How many TVs and computers am I gonna buy per year, per month? Like, get the fuck out of here. To my only buy essential items such as food. So, if your local Walmart is the closest grocery store, then you're in quite the fucking conundrum. Talking about some only buy essential items. They got essential items at Walmart. These people really don't think. What they do is they just get you emotionally riled up and have you thinking that the world's coming to an end if their favorite person isn't in office, because they're playing games with you. Period. That's all they are. That's all it is at the end of the day. And you foolish enough to fall for it, that's on you. But here's the hypocrisy in it. What do y'all think about the employees that work at these places? I mean, for real, if not you that are watching right now, your family members, and I'm talking to black people again, since this is supposed to be some black boycott. See, the Montgomery bus boycott, although that was a bunch of symbolism too, that actually worked. So what is this gonna do? If everyone is not in on this, it won't work. You got people cracking jokes, man. I spent $200 at Target today just cuz. On Friday. Shoot. I am so glad that my people are past the symbolism, or at least some. But the other ones that I'm about to say this to, listen up, listen up. What do y'all think about any of the employees that work here? Black employees. I'm not talking about whites and Asians and all that, because see, you guys actually treat them like human beings. Look, what do you think of a black person that works at an Amazon warehouse or a Nestle factory or a Walmart? Especially that, I crack jokes about them. Hoes talking about niggas broke, go to work in blue vest. I've said that before myself. People work at especially people who work at McDonald's. And them niggas can't get my burger right. They about to automate all the stores. Yep, you said that before too. Many of you are hypocrites. July 4th, Independence Day boycott. Yep, good luck getting black people away from fireworks. See, that even though that's some horrible symbolism to the 4th of July, I like blowing stuff up. Not don't okay, Homeland Security, don't sing the ATF to my house or SWAT. He said he like blowing stuff up. I'm talking about firecrackers and fireworks. I ain't talking about, cars and buildings and such, Tho those are the people you fund, and those are the people that your, retired military contractors sell weapons to. So, I'm not even in the economic position to have a regime or militia. So let's just simmer down. Shoot, let keep the people stupid by protesting bullshit like DEI. Oh my god. What black people are losing nothing by this. That's the whole point. It's so fucking stupid. Shoot. Let's see. We got Dun Jizzle, interracial culture. That's why it's being bros. Says Al Sharpton is a race hustler. Is race hustle clown. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he is a race hustler. And I don't like seeing that out of black people. I don't like seeing that, especially out of black men. Because we as black men, and I'm not trying to get people to pull out their violins for us, but we get a lot of flack. And when niggas are fake like that, that's not a good look. It isn't. Jim Crow laws is stupid, but they happened. Yes, there was plenty of legislation. And it's just like I said, from 1865 on then on, people need to stop pretending like nothing happened. That's why you still hear words like reparations. Like, Shaka Nulu said, restitution. We should be saying restitution, not reparations. Either way, America owes somebody something for that atrocity known as slavery. You know, but all these tethers and all, people like that, the people that undermine, black people claiming what is ours in this country. I mean, fuck you. Quite frankly. So at Carlton Wade, one says this was the dumbest boycott ever. People forget that black entrepreneurs have their products on the shelves in Targets and some in Walmart too. Some in Walmart too. Some on Amazon. All these places. See, we don't support ourselves enough to even do some shit like this. Like for real, there could have been black businesses that could have matched the capacity of any of these guys. And I'm talking about like in the 80s and the 90s, but no, we didn't want to support them because they were black and the white man's ice was always colder. Now, you got a bunch of niggas crying about DEI. But you're trading one hand out for another. We just want to make sure that these aren't merit-based hires. No, I mean, we just want to make sure that that the short fat kid just has the same opportunity as the capable built guy that can lift boxes and can work 8 hours a day. Like, boy. And I know it sounds cruel because we all got short fat people in our family, but I love the ones in mine, but I wouldn't hire them for certain jobs. Be shit. Be honest with yourself. Marcus Romero Productions was good. MRP is in the building. I don't never be a slave Democrat Alpha. Okay. Um, yeah, I voted Democrat. I voted Democrat like for as long as I have voted up until recently. Up until recently. It's just because I was one of those hopeful black folks. It's one of them hopefuls, man. Let's see. No wonder I don't like Democrat plantation losers. The employees will get laid off. Yeah, that's what you heard. Shoot. Jobs is hard enough to get. You want to make it harder? You claim y'all love black people now? Like I said, think about this. Think about this. Shoot. Are we, what do we call ourselves doing by hurting these businesses? Are we setting a new standard for our people? Are you directing them to better programs that will get them jobs that so they can avoid excuse me, catastrophes such as DEI boycotts that aren't real effective anyway? This motherfucker said, "Don't go to Sam's." They walked up in Costco. I mean, I don't know if y'all seen that video. Al Sharpton walked up in Costco with a group of supporters, I will say, and like, "Oh yes, thank you, Costco. You didn't get rid of your DEI." Like, Jesus, woke culture needs to be canceled. Not soon enough. You know what else needs to be canceled? Us. That meteor can't get here fast enough. Like seriously, I keep looking at this and just like, wow. Yeah, I really get it. You know. And here's what I mean. You know what I mean? I just wanted to put this example up here. Jeffrey Owens. Now he played Elvin on the Cosby Show. That's how I remember him, Elvin in the Cosby Show. He was working at Trader Joe's as a waiter, and two big back chicks decided to take a photo of him and post it on social media. Hmm. Let me tell y'all something. I'm willing to bet both of those big back chicks decided BBC big back chick. I just so if you ever hear of a female BBC, that's what you're talking about right there. But they posted this on social media and it caught their attention because they I guess they were wondering what happened to that Cosby Show money. I mean, like job shaming. This is why it's hypocrisy. Job shaming. Shaming people's jobs. Shoot. I don't know how many times I've been to restaurants. Not like McDonald's or anything, because people, sitting up here yelling at employees making minimum wage. That's some bullshit on a whole nother level right there. I just be looking at these folks like, shut the fuck up. Like same thing with restaurants. If I hear a person yelling at their waiter or trying to run them to death, acting like a uppity bitch, I'm just looking at them like, the fuck? Who the fuck are you? You dumb bitch. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And what do you guys do? You think you're better than the employees that you call yourself boycotting. You guys are jokes. But I'll tell you who isn't a joke. Revelator, the spirit of indifference. Was good. Shoot, that guy is not a joke. That guy is a member of the channel. And I know my channels, uh, as far as members, thanks for sticking around, even though I haven't been doing very much content lately. Like I said, it is kind of making me believe I don't deserve you guys. But if you disagree, feel free. Uh, but yeah, but for those of you listening, if you want to become a member of this channel, hey, hit that button. But you being here is what's important. So okay. But now let's get back to what I was talking about. Okay, job shaming. Black people talk about DEI boycotts, but the first to job shame black people. Yeah, we don't like the reality of what we see in the mirror now, do we? We think these people like this are slaves just because some of us make a little bit more money than they do. So I'm not convinced that black people are actually fighting for black people when you talk about a DEI boycott. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're being sincere. I'm not sure if you actually believe that this is going to be some effective shit. Mm, the foolishness of pulling the wool over our people's eyes. And here's a classic example right here of why the boycott is bullshit. Now, personally, me, I don't look at employees of these businesses like they're lower than me. I mean, if you're obviously being a jackass, if you're calling somebody broke and you go to work in a blue vest, like I said earlier, then there's some time that you need to take for self reflection. But generally speaking, I don't look down on people who work at these businesses. Like a lot of black folks that I know. It is sad. It is sad that it's also sad that we're only doing this boycott because we were told to do it by some sellout on television, sellouts on TV. Because that's what I consider the Democratic Party, a bunch of sellouts. They call anybody that doesn't vote Democrats themselves sellouts. Why should they? Why should they after what we've seen? I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm just asking the question for the people who have, and I use this word very loosely, divested from the Democratic Party. How would you go about it winning them back? Shaming them? Fear mongering? Oh man, the fear mongering and the Trump derangement. Oh my God. Jeez. That gets tiresome. But hey, this is why the primary reason why the DEI boycotts are hypocritical and stupid. Dumb and hypocritical, as I titled. It's ridiculous. We One thing I would have probably done to rope black folks in a little bit more, if not more effectively, is I would have put up list of all the black businesses in the major cities. So whoever's protesting can go to those black businesses and spend their money. Maybe they'll discover some hidden gems, of the businesses they would have refused to patronize otherwise. Hey, Al Sharpton wouldn't do that now, would he? You're only hurting blacks when you do stuff like this. And you're speaking on it from a hypocritical standpoint. I could care fucking less. And so is the MDS Must Deranged syndrome. Isn't that funny when they call him President Musk? I had to tell somebody this morning. I said that man was hired to do a job and he's doing that job. Yeah, it was an older black woman. She was pretty cool about it though. She wasn't one of those. She wasn't one of those. Oh, you better vote Democrat because you supposed to vote Democrat. I said all I said was Elon Musk is doing his job, and it's strange to me how y'all hate all these Republicans that used to be Democrats instead of um, instead of reflecting on the reasons why they are formerly Democrats. You know, like you said, let's make America straight again. Shoot, I ain't never stopped being straight. No, I mean, I got the spine and the balls to call out the funny shit though. But at one point, for a period between 2020 and 2024, you had to be careful what you said. So I boycott DEI. If you don't shut the fuck up. Well, not boycott DEI. The boycotting on behalf of DEI. Shoot. Let me give you an example of something that didn't need DEI. And this is some of you are not gonna be able to follow me on this because most of y'all don't you know, most of y'all, I mean, some of y'all probably don't watch WWE. But let me respond to these two comments and then I'm gonna talk about that. Because I'm a wrestling fan and I gotta cover it for a little while. Kind of a little off. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try to incorporate, DEI's ineffectiveness, but hey, LAPD SWAT says, what's good? He says, got another text to boycott the State of the Union speech and listen to Democratic talk. I mean, they ain't gonna do nothing but embarrass themselves again. And then they're gonna have Jasmine Crockett up there screaming her fucking head off. Like, a black bleeding heart liberal called me on inauguration day and asked if I was scared of Trump. I laughed at their ass too. They want to hear you say yes. Yes, you're scared. Oh my God. Oh my God. God help us all. Like, I'm good. I'm just gonna sit back. Whatever happens. Barrel Hammer was good. I'm just gonna sit back. Whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna kick my feet up and just whatever at the time. Got a little bud in front of me, a little drink, which I don't drink on a regular basis, but whatever happens, happens, man. Look, we are a tenacious people. We are a very resilient people. We will get through anything. We don't need DEI. We don't need DEI. We have always survived everything. Shoot. Okay, so yeah, let me turn away from this image right here. Did I see the Elimination Chamber? Who didn't see the Elimination Chamber? What up, Ray Hummer? Let me talk about the Elimination Chamber for a second. Man, God, man, if my homeboy Jose was alive to see this, man. It was a great event. It started out fucked up. Like, you talk about the return of Jade Cargill, and she absolutely destroyed Naomi. I mean, an event that have your mouth drop at the beginning and then an event that has your mouth drop at the end, that is entertainment right there. And this is something that definitely doesn't need DEI. Like, for real. That's the see, you can't do emotional hiring with this form of entertainment. The white man being in the center, the center of attention is okay here because it's entertaining the fuck out of everybody. And The Rock, his involvement in this, The Rock has always been like one of my favorites, like of all, like as far as wrestling. All his movies don't hit the bullseye. I mean, I like his participation in Fast and Furious, and there's this movie he has called Faster, still my favorite Rock film of all time. But him being a wrestler, uh, you know, and being involved with the WWE, the way his family lineage is entrenched in the WWE, I think is perfect. Is a perfect formula. And John Cena, John Cena has been a good guy since 2003. He has been your white meat baby face. He's that all American white guy. Everybody loves him. And I mean, he's earned it. He was the top Make-A-Wish granter of all time. The top Make-A-Wish granter, which which is why this, even though it's what is called kayfabe, and kayfabe is just basically that their universe, their reality, you know, uh, you have terms like good guy, bad guy, face heel. Well, what happened was John Cena was a babyface, the good guy, like 22 years. That's why this is so shocking, and this has gotten so much attention, even with people who don't watch wrestling or who used to watch wrestling as a child. I mean, there are people who were kids and John Cena was their hero, and they would watch that and they were crushed. Yeah, but the event itself was good. I mean, the women's matches, the tag team match wasn't all I mean, it what they're doing is they're working in haste because uh the one of the match participants, Tiffany Stratton, was actually supposed to go in WrestleMania as the bad guy and her opponent, Charlotte Flair, the good guy. But Charlotte Flair got booed so bad upon their return, they had to make her the bad guy. So basically, it was just a schmooze match where, feel good, you know, let's take a break from all of the crazy shit that just happened and is about to happen. But then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, that's some kind of matches that you see on the independent circuit. But they pulled it off. That was a pretty good match. And then they did the men's elimination chamber. Yeah, which was pretty good itself, but everything at the end of it with, Cody Rhodes, The Rock, Travis Scott was out there. Travis Scott slapped the shit out of Cody Rhodes. Like, I mean, he like even Triple H mentioned it in the conference afterwards, like how badly he smacked Cody Rhodes. He was like, shoot, so they're probably gonna have Travis Scott in the ring. I don't know anything about Travis Scott. I don't listen to his music. I understand he's pretty popular. I mean, I think he was involved with a couple of chicks that are famous too, but I mean, that's all them brothers anyway. But yeah, yeah. I will say one thing about WWE. Whenever a really good black guy comes around, they don't get really pushed to the moon like that. Uh, I mean, just for anyone who remembers Kofi Kingston's world title reign, how he lost it in 5 seconds to Brock Lesnar. But it's a scripted performance, so I mean, still, I mean, I don't care if it's scripted or fake. It's very, very entertaining, and it out of all, I would say, safe to say, out of all of the Elimination Chamber events, this one's the best. This one had to be a best Elimination Chamber. Now, shoot, WrestleMania gonna be crazy this year, but that's all I'll say about that. That's all I say about that. Some people like kind of went away because I started talking about this instead of DEI. I think that's going to be another big shock in WWE, considering the Street Profits turn heel anti-heroes. I'll say one thing about the Street Profits. They're two black men. They're a tag team. They're on the road together. They're probably the best of friends in real life. But um, the one that has the potential to be a world champion is Montez Ford, and as long as he is in that tag team, I don't believe he'll ever be able to do it unless they're able to stay together and he can win the belt that way. But he is a super talented guy. He's a super talented guy. And like he should be up there with guys like Cody Rhodes, if you want me to be serious. But hey, maybe he'll get his turn one day. Um, Shoot, John Cena making little kids cry after turning heel. Yeah, but people got but we don't need DEI and WWE. We just need some entertainment. Now back to the discussion. Okay. All right. All right. So Why you missed my other 2 comments about Jade Cargill's attacker. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, you're right, you're right, you're right. Let's go back. You know what I think about Jade Cargill, Naomi, Bianca Belair storyline? I could be wrong, but I heard it first. Bianca Jade Cargill's attacker. I think that they could do it. I was thinking about the scenario that could play out as Bianca, because Bianca tonight, you could say, like a spoiler, that she costed Rhea Ripley the belt. Rhea, that was kind of Rhea's fault too for being off focus, but Bianca kind of, fudged Rhea on that one. But the only way that could possibly be is that if Bianca disguised herself as Naomi and attacked Jade, you know, and it is like she probably had a mask on or some shit and was wearing one of her outfits. I mean, I don't know for sure. It could be that Naomi is truly their attacker, but I don't see that in her character. Like she is such like ever since she's been back, she has been that face. She doesn't seem like she is somebody that could just, I don't know, do something like this. But then again, John Cena turned heel after 22 years. So, yeah, it is very possible that Bianca is Jade's attacker because the big money match is going to be Jade versus Bianca. I don't care what anyone says. And Jade beat the shit out of Naomi. That's probably one of the most savage beatdowns I ever seen a female competitor give another female competitor on a kayfabe show. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. Saw this hot raw. Saying those furs. Yep. Bianca's gonna turn heel. Yep, she is. She's gonna turn heel and she's gonna be amazing at it. All right. So let me hey Kev, she gave it away during the interview after the chamber. She said that she was gonna wait. She was waiting to get out of tag team vision or words to that effect. Yeah, the level of storytelling that's going on in the WWE right now, um, yeah, is stellar. They have you now. They got the fans now looking for all kinds of details. So, yeah, I enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's on the way. So, all right, let's see if I missed any other comments. All right, let me let me miss other comments, and now let me go ahead and end the DEI. Now I seen to say fuck them kids. He sure did. All right, so let me get back to DEI. So, okay, so let me put this back up here, y'all. Now, I saw that Jay beat the brakes off Naomi. She did it. Yep, yep, exactly. I mean, you know what though? But we are represented. Black people are represented in the WWE. And if you look real closely, yes, you got the NXT champion Oba Femi. I mean, that comes on the CW Tuesday night. So if you are a wrestling fan and you are checking that program out, Oba Femi is a badass. All right, so here we go. Okay, so if you are, as a black person, if you are going to participate in this DEI boycott, I don't care. I don't. I can't control what you do with your money, but keep in mind that you can't tell others what to do with their money either. So this is not a foolproof plan. This is not an effective plan. Um, I do honestly believe that you idiots, and I really hate to be me. No, I don't. I think your idiots are barking up the wrong tree. You're only hurting our own people, and you make fun of people who work at these jobs anyway. And as long as there are people like me are around, I will continue to remind you every single fucking time. Every single time. I won't take breaks in it. And the main reason why is that people who do dumb shit like this, they have a tendency to disrespect other blacks that don't agree. Like there's some type of herd mentality or some type of slave mentality that we have to be loyal to this political party. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, that's fine. I welcome disagreement. Like I said, put your feedback in the comment section, or if you're watching live, don't be shy. Uh, type something in the comments, like Revelator, the spirit of a difference said before that it was Trick Williams, so I'll give WWE credit for the NXT representation. Absolutely, and the women on there, owie. I mean, respectfully speaking. But, yeah, if you are a black person and you want to do something like this, fine, but you're not making a difference. You're not. You're not. It's not happening. It's not something that is a effective option for us. They're not discriminating on blacks. Now, let me not dance around this. They are using this like there are some smaller organizations that are using this DEI ban to have an excuse for their racism. Yes, they are. If you don't believe those people exist, you're either a COON or or you're just oblivious and you don't know, and there's a level of ignorance that's going on. But yes, there are some white execs that are using this DEI ban to screw black people over. They are, and what our people are doing is that they're blaming Trump. Now, Trump may not be the racist one, as some of us like to put it. He may not be as racist as these people that are doing this, but they are sure using him to foster their racism. They are. They are. So let's not play around with that. But yeah, it is getting pretty late, Some of y'all tapping out, and I do understand that. But there's always the replay game. So people forget these corporations have contingency plans to deal with boycotts. Exactly. Absolutely. One of those contingency plans is cutting hours of employees. Employees that need these jobs to pay their bills. So okay, so if I haven't said enough by now, maybe there's not enough I can say. But the at the end of the day, at the end of the day, if black people are really trying to help black people by doing certain things, this ain't it. This ain't it. If you disagree, like I said, I welcome disagreement. Put it in the comment section. But I don't see why. Why do you want to help white women? Why do you want to help white women get better jobs than you? Why do you want to help any other group that call themselves people of color? Why do you want to help them get a better job than you? Why do you want to give them the job to give them the opportunity to fire you? Why do you want to hurt black employees? Why do you think you're smarter than everybody else because you vote Democrat? Why? Maybe I'll get an answer to that question. Maybe I won't, but we'll see. But until then, I would like for y'all to not be stupid. I want us to win. I truly do. And this is not winning. Hold him a nuts. What's good? Everything Dems are doing is actually hurting the working class, yet they'll blame Trump. Yeah, but Trump. That's all you hear. Every time you say something fucked up about the Democrats, that's all you hear these people say, but Trump. You won't get the answer from those Democratic lunatics, that's for sure. And the black Democrats now, let me tell you something, man. Facebook is a hard ass app to try to maintain on because those are the most spastic, emotional people you will ever talk to. And the fact that our people are glazing another leader of another country that we have that and I mean like I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be like the Trump cheerleader and be like, yay, Trump, that's that a guy. You show that Zelensky, you know. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit up there and say, hey, Zelensky stood up to the guy. He showed them guys in that White House. Like from what I hear, and I think this has been confirmed because I saw a picture of Raphael Warnock with Zelensky. The Democrats met with Zelensky before he had that meeting with Trump and JD Vance. So one could only say that the Democrats gassed Zelensky before he went in that meeting with Trump. Yes, the Democrats are really working against us, or they're really working against America. I could give a damn about the Ukraine. They're nothing but a bunch of Nat, and Z's. Hey, remember when the war first started, how they were trapping black people in the country? And then people would be like, well, those were Africans. Those were non-NATOs. All this other shit. No, the motherfuckers were looking at skin color. The fuck should I care about the Ukraine? Remember at one point you couldn't even say that or they would demonetize your shit. I don't know if y'all heard that. Dude, that's one of my favorite things to say to these old dumb motherfuckers. And I got to hear that shit this weekend because I got to go to my in-laws. Yeah, they are staunch Democrats. Oh my God. I remember a while back. Okay, in Montgomery, like when I was still living in Montgomery, they built a Hyundai plant in Montgomery. They built a Hyundai plant in Montgomery, and many people were applying there. So one of the guys there, he's military. He went to college. I mean, very smart guy. Got into the medical field. He made a comment. He said, "People down like this is home city now. He said, all these people are losers. All they want to do is work at the Hyundai plant." So, so let me get this straight. So we've had corporations outsourcing factories and industries to other countries so they can get cheaper labor, which killed generational employment and killed a lot of towns and turned them into cesspools for single motherhood and crime. The second someone brings industry to our city, you want to call those people losers. Today, that guy is a staunch Democrat. Talking about he wasn't gonna buy nothing on Friday. I'm like, you don't get the fuck up out of here with that. Man, if you don't get the fuck up out of here with that shit. How you gonna call people who applying for honest jobs losers? But these are the people that want to convince you they are the good guy. Dude hates Trump now. Hates him. They want to talk about they want to talk about what the Democrats doing, and they want to talk about Joe Biden, talking about but Trump. Like that's how these conversations go. Right. Dems actually siding with Nazis. Why they have called Trump all kind Trump, all kinds of names. Yeah, they called the man Hitler and shit. That shit was offended. That shit was offensive to the small hats because Hitler was a guy that really did stuff to harm people. Trump hasn't done nearly that. Trump has already been in the office for 4 years, you dumbasses. We already seen a presidency from him. Like they're doing any better than those folks getting honest jobs. I mean, that guy, he's in, I would say, the top percentile of people. He's a six-figure guy, I would say, but people need to humble themselves. People need to humble themselves. You know, you're only strongest as your weakest link. It's not like you're holding the percentages for black people on your shoulders. Shoot. And I'm no way, shape, form like putting him down, but this guy's the same guy that put people down for working a factory job that was needed in our city. The hell is wrong with these folks? I can give a fuck about a goddamn party. You can think I'm a Trump supporter all you want. Shit, I'm independent. I don't give a fuck about the Democrats. We're seeing a more efficient presidency under Trump. We haven't seen an administration like that in our lifetime. Dudes are upset because we don't have a person in HHS that is advocating for puberty blockers for little kids. Get this is what I'm talking about. I get pissed off listening to this shit every day. And I'm talking about I'm looking at actual news clips of these people speaking. They sound insane. They sound insane. Why the fuck are you voting for that? Then they talk about the tariff start tomorrow. I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, I'll look at the gas prices tomorrow and see what happens. Well, they saying all kinds of stuff. Oh, the gas prices gonna go up. The grocery prices gonna go up. I was like, all right, well, you can thank Joe Biden for that one. How do you think Joe? Don't get me started. Oh man, but anyway, is I've spoken enough, and the Democrats are doxing ICE agents too. Yeah, of course they are. That's what happened. You know, you see that, like, this is why I'm glad you said it. This is why I don't care about Elon Musk having our information. Motherfuckers, you hurt, like, motherfuckers who feelings you hurt on platforms such as YouTube, they will dox your information and try to embarrass you publicly. And you niggas are worried about Elon Musk. Don't make me fucking laugh. And this is speaking from someone who's been doxxed before because somebody's little feelings got hurt. DEI boycott my ass. Get the look. That's a fucking joke. And do you really believe that this is something effective that's going to make people bend the knee and start hiring white women at 80% again? I mean, shit, that's already happening. I mean, oh, shit. Those people don't even realize we're still in Biden's economy. Trump has only been president barely a month. They're going to blame Trump no matter what. They were blaming Trump during Biden's presidency. He's responsible for the deaths of millions of people during COVID. I said, he told you how to take hydroxychloroquine. Like shit. When they gave y'all the mandates, man, y'all were not staying in. None of you weren't. You know how I know? Because I wasn't staying in. Yeah. People are dumb as fuck. But hey, look, hit that like button, hit that dislike button. I don't give a fuck, but hit that like button. And if you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. Because, you know, if you believe DEI is stupid, you will hit that subscribe button. If you don't believe DEI is stupid, hit that subscribe button anyway. Yeah. But I'll never follow Al Sharpton. I did shoot. I wouldn't follow Fat Al Sharpton because I was a kid and that dude was like fat and he might take my cookies and soda and shit. I'm like, I'd be mad. I wouldn't follow Al Sharpton today because I am a black man with sense that really actually cares about his people in the strangest way. In the strangest way, because I can't stand a lot of us. But it's out of love. But I will not participate in any stupid shit like this. You guys can kiss my ass. If y'all want to continue caping for the Democratic Party, you might be unopposed by me. You might be. But if I see y'all cutting up and acting like your shit don't stink just because you voted for a senile man with mashed potatoes for brains or your little Indian bed wench, shit, then I'm all about that shit. Because I'm tired of our people being so naive and making ourselves look so stupid in public. And I mean, there's many ways that we're doing that, but this one right here especially. So anyway, Black Power. This is Kev. This is let me check the likes. Let me check the likes real quick. All right, 25 likes. That's for the number of viewers, that's a pretty good ratio. But look, if you haven't pressed that like button, go ahead and hit that like. Stop playing. I see they don't have Pepsi on that list. Yeah, they cherry picking. But if you're gonna go with something, go all the way with it. Stop being a bitch. But but anyway, that's it. I would come to y'all sooner than later. Like I said, I haven't been doing very much content lately, so I'm starting to feel like I don't deserve you guys. But if you disagree, hey, you can always put that shit in the comment section, and I always have a open pair of eyes to read those comments as well. But you guys, like I said, as always, you are excellent people. And yes, I believe the ancestors are looking down on us, or at least looking down on these black Democrats or the Democratic Party as a whole, and just laughing their asses off because every one of them know the truth, including Frederick Douglass and Kobe Bryant. So anyway, that's it. This is Kev. Long live the habitual line steppers. And see you guys on the next go round. Peace. Let's just, as a people, implore winning strategies. Let's stop losing and let's stop doing dumb shit. But hey, my opinion. So all right, guys, take it easy. Peace out.